Hey guys, Price the Producer with reflectaudio.com, bringing you all an exciting video today on our new plugin called TXR1. I am very proud of this plugin, and just before we continue, I want to go ahead and point out it is compatible with Windows and Mac and almost every major DAW out there, excluding Pro Tools. So Windows users, you can use it. Mac users, you can use it. It is a drum-based plugin. However, I'm going to explain why it is different from most of the drum plugins that we see on the market today. And I want to go ahead and let you guys hear the sounds so that way you guys can go ahead and get refreshed on these awesome new drum sounds. We didn't copy and paste. I notice a lot of companies out there are copy and pasting or simply just recycling sounds with no, authority, no remorse, no care in the world for their clients. They're basically getting the exact same samples that another company had in an all new interface, which in my opinion is not cool. So what I want to go ahead and do is tell you guys and show you guys why TXR1 is different. And I want to let you guys hear the sound so you can pass judgment for yourselves. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight on into that. Now, within the TXR1, you get over 700 different files ranging from stems to one-shot drum samples. Now, within the actual sounds and GUIs, you get 3 different GUI mods. You get a groover mod, you get a one-shot mod, and you get a blend mod. As you can see right here, this is what the groover mod looks like, and I'll go ahead and elaborate more on what the switches are and what it does. This is the one-shot mod, and this is the blender mod. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just basically elaborate on the mods. Let's go ahead and demonstrate the groover mod, and then I'll just work my way down. Now, with the groover mod, as you can see right here, if you open up the list, there's a bunch of different tools to choose from. Now, we have from 80 BPM to 160 BPM. We have hi-hat, kicks, and snare stems all arranged in basically in ordinance right here. So there's 12 channels, and on each one of these channels we're selected the hi-hat groove mod. So there's 12 different hi-hat stems right here that you can go ahead and play and cycle through. As you can see right here, it has output channel selection. This is the overall output volume, as well as a volume for each individual stem right here. This is a bypass switch. This is the pan. As you can see, there's a P, A, S, R, and G. The P stands for pan, so each stem you can pan right or left or center. You have the attack, sustain, and release for each of these stems. You have a glide for the overall output. You have a filter, you have an amp, and you have LFO. Down here, you also have a reverb for the entire instrument, and you also have a pitch. Right here is the vinyl effect with the bypass on and off switch. You have a level, you have pan, attack, and release, and you also have output selection. On the right side of the groover, we have 12 different drum one-shots, as you can hear right here. And I didn't play the audio right here, but if you select this audio symbol, it'll actually play the sound. Now, as you can see right here, you have the drum pad, you have a volume input, the level of it, and you also have a bypass. You also have a pan and a output channel for it. And that's pretty much it for the groover mod. I'll show you guys how to use it, but let me go ahead and jump on into the other mods so you guys can see those as well. The one-shot mod is very, very straightforward. Right here, you have a selection to pick between all of the different tools. You have a gear with our logo right here. You have a glide that controls the glide of the mod. You have LFO. You have a filter, amplifier, or you have an amp right here. You have attack, decay, sustain, release. You have a level in or level output. You have a pan, pitch, and verb. As you can see, again, very, very easy, very, very intuitive user interface, very effective. And right here, you also have a bypass switch for the overall sound. So if you were to sample the preview, now it plays. If you turn it off, etc., etc., very straightforward. And let me go ahead and jump on into the blend mod. The blend mod is actually very, very cool too, or actually all of them are very, very cool, but they all serve their own different purpose. Now for the blend mod, it's actually exactly what it sounds like. There's 12 different sounds from within the bank here imported into these channels. And for each one, you can go ahead and basically mix and match these sound levels to create an all new one-shot sound. You do get further parameters. You get an amp, you get LFO, you have a vinyl effect right here as well as the pan, attack, release, and outputs right here. You also have a pitch, reverb, and you have a filter as well. Very, very simple, sleek, and intuitive interfaces. Very, very straightforward, very, very effective. What I want to go ahead and do is basically demonstrate what these are and how they work, starting with the groover mod. Now with the groover mod here, let's say for example on an off day I didn't want to make any hi-hat grooves, or I just wasn't feeling my own. What I would go ahead and do is basically select a BPM that I want to make a beat in, and again it is in increments of 5 from 80 to 160 BPM. So what I went ahead and did was select 80 hi-hat BPM on the groove mod, and I'm going to change my DAW down to 80 BPM to match it as well. What I want to go ahead and do is basically highlight this, and I want to copy that, and I want to delete it for demonstration purposes. Now within those 12 channels, what you can go ahead and do is basically mix and match different hi-hats to create one new groove sound. So let's just go ahead and delete everything actually, and I'm going to demonstrate from scratch here. So as you can see right there, I've already started adding a quick groove from a hi-hat in a matter of seconds. So we play that back, I got a groove going already right here. You could even change some of the velocity settings right here to give it a little bit more dynamics, give it a little bit more expression. And then at below, basically with these drum pads here, you can basically start stacking those over that groove to create one drum groove right here. So let me demonstrate. I like that kick. So as you can see right there, basically I'm trying to demonstrate and give you guys the idea of what it does. So within a matter of a minute or so, I have a nice drum groove going here. As you can see right here, the groove is working. What I can go ahead and do is mix and match to my liking. So it's very, very useful, very, very versatile, and that's only the hi-hat groover mod. Again, you do get hi-hat stems, you get kick stems, and snare stems. The bare essentials to creating a drum groove, to get that groove going, is basically what we offered there. As you can see right here, again, there is a lot to choose from and a lot to go over. So again, I'm trying to be as quick as possible for you guys here. As you can see right here, I'm going to go ahead and go into the one-shot mod, as that's basically the gist of the groover. Now, basically, it's all determined by your creativity, so to speak. You can go ahead and just add notes, and mess around with the MIDI links and volumes and levels to see what you can come up with. So as you guys can hear, I'm coming up with some pretty rad stuff right there. Now I want to jump on into the one-shot mod here. Now with the one-shot mod, basically you can go ahead and select between hi-hats, you can go ahead and select between percussions, open hats, kicks, snares, crashes, 808s. I don't have the specifics. I'll go ahead and actually list the specifics there within the product description so you guys can see prior to purchase. I don't have off the top though how many there is here, but you do have 808s, you have kicks, hi-hats, snares, percussion, opens, hats, cymbals. So as you can see, you have a 808 right here based on the speaker. You have a crash based on the cars crashing. You do have percussion based on the percussion instrument. You have hi-hats based on the cymbal. And you have snares as well. And basically these are all just simple one shots as well. I'm going to go ahead and be making loads of more videos so you guys can hear. I'm going to be using this tool for some time to come, as well as my new sound widgets, as well as a Playman 3000 and Zone X. I think all of the tools combined together makes for an awesome sound overall. And then with the blender mod, I actually want to demonstrate the blender mod, as the one-shot mods are pretty straightforward and direct. I'll also have PDFs so you guys can go ahead and read more on each individual mod, and I guess get familiar with it for yourself on your end, so that way your workflow becomes much more swifter. Now with the blend mod, let's go ahead and work with the 808 here. Now let's see here. Now, as you can see, 808s aren't really easy to blend, but we're going to go ahead and blend it with this 808 blend mod. And with the blend mods, you get an 808 blend mod, you get hi-hat blend mods, you get a kick blend mod, you get percussion, snare, open hat, crash. Basically, all of the one-shot elements, you get a blend mod for it. I actually like the way that 808 is starting to sound. So what I can go ahead and do is go back to my other pattern, and where is he? Kicks right here on G. I can highlight these and come back to my 808 blend mod that I just blended and lay that 808 down to stack with that kick. As you guys can see right there, that was very swift. And again, this is only a demonstration video. I am going to be making more actual beat making videos for you guys to see this in action, along with the other plugins that I've made. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do have any questions, please feel free to drop a comment below. I am very good at responding back to you in a timely manner. So please go ahead and just give me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think of this. I'm also thinking about having some expansions for this, for some other drum elements. I don't want to give too much away at the moment, but I am also planning on bringing future expansions, as well as some Player Man 3000 updates for some more articulations from the acoustic, and just overall some more new sound widgets and a lot of good stuff coming for you guys. I do appreciate you guys watching, if you're watching this far along in the video. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Continue to support.